Hello Aries and welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot. Today I'm doing a work related reading. So you can take it as uh, with respect to your professional work, your business, your job, any activity, any hobby, any work which you do. You can take it with respect to that and see, even if it is a new exercise program or anything, something like that you've started or you've been doing for some time. If you want any more information, this reading will be delving into that. Okay, so let us start. We'll start by taking a look at the nature of your activity. Just give me a minute, please. Right. So, what is the nature of your activity, Aries? We have the King of Swords over here. Okay. Now, here, this King of Swords is somebody, this particular activity is something which, you feel that you really need to do. Okay. I mean, more than feel, you actually know that this is something which is meant to be done. This is something, as far as your thought process is concerned, maybe it involves, uh, very logical thinking, very analytical thinking. It might involve communication as well. It might involve, to a certain extent, some kind of something connected with law also. Okay, but this is more of an intellectual activity, and and intellect, that kind of using your brains, and analysis and logic. Okay, you've got a very strong grasp over whatever this activity is. You have the Page of Swords here, which is your connection to it. Again, we've got another Swords card. So this is, really fitting in with the way you think about your work. This is something you probably, some of you, you're just trying out. Okay, you're not very sure that you, it's like, probably you finished studying. For example, you finished studying and this is your first job. So you're looking at, is this something which I would like to do? But since I've studied for it and I've prepared myself for it, so I must, do I must work on this for a little while before reaching a conclusion. And for some of you, it's, you could have been, doing this for a long time, studying about it, research, etc. And just thinking at, looking at, seeing how things pan out for now. Okay, what do you actually want from this particular activity? Some of you could also be working as an intern, as an apprentice. Okay, studying under somebody, learning under somebody, working under somebody as well. Okay, that kind of a thing also. What is it that you want? Nine of Cups. This is definitely a wish fulfillment for you. You have wished for this, Aries, and you're getting it. It's, broadly speaking, an intellectual activity we're talking about at this point in time. You always wanted to do it, and you kind of just, this is something you've just started recently, or you've been in it only for a short while. And what does this activity give you? Hard work. Okay, it's making you work very hard, it's making you put in a lot of effort. But even though, it involves long hours, grueling work, this is something you're quite up to it. You've learned, you've spent time learning the skill, you've spent time learning the craft, and you're able, and you're polishing it right now, as you're working with it. So if, some of you who are working as interns or apprentices, you will see that this is really, really polishing what you already know. It's polishing your skill, it's polishing your talent. It's, it's just, it's working out just the way you wanted it to. Okay, now let's see, what is the strength of this activity? Six of Swords. You're pulling a lot of swords, Aries. This activity which you've just started, which is just coming to your life, this is something, which you have, things before this were a little difficult. You were really uh, because here with this work having started for you, Aries, you have moved into a better time for yourself. You've moved into better days for yourself. You were having a bit of a tough time in the past, but having got this job, maybe having started this activity, you are feeling a lot better. So that's why, you probably waited a long time for this wish to come true. B, before this time was also very very hectic for you. So this is a good, breather you are getting, from what you were experiencing, what you were going through. And that's why, you feel that you're in now calm waters, though you're working very hard, but there is no there's nothing which is burdening your mind or confusing you or challenging you. You're very happy to be in the drift of things. What are the slightly challenging aspects of this activity? The sun. I normally, don't see the sun as a challenge. So let's look at it like, let me get another one. Nine of Swords, the Ace of Wand. You've got two aces. Sorry, you've got a single ace. This is the sun. And you've got the Nine of Pentacles here. So here, all in all, it is quite a nice reading, with the Nine of Swords over here, and two, and the Nine of Pentacles over here. This is something I feel, with this, that this has just been the opportunity you were looking for when you were really, when you were anxious about how things are going to pan out for you, and when you were wondering whether you'll get something which is befitting you, which is, full of the kind of rewards you're looking at. And with the Sun card over here, I feel that there is nothing, in this activity which, or this work, which you feel has a negative side to it, at least not now, not while you're watching this reading. It's something which you longed for it, at the physical level. With the Nine of Pentacles, it makes you look good. There's a lot of happiness, there is a lot of abundance. You're getting abundance, as in you're getting what you want, whatever you wanted. And it's maybe a little bit of anxiety sometimes, but other than that, I think all in all, you're quite happy with this. Okay, now let us see how things are. Or maybe you did doubt that, you will not get this happiness, you will not get this, but all of that is laid to rest. You're looking very comfortable and happy doing this. How are things at the present overall? You've got Two of Pentacles. So here you are, balancing a couple of things. You've got a lot on your plate, and you are managing, everything. That is why it could cause you a little bit of stress with this Nine of Swords over here. You might be very worried whether, this is really going to be, going to pan out very well for you in terms of money, in terms of status, in terms of, those kind of things. But again, that is something you might be worrying about a little bit. But that's like the one-off thing with respect to this. And with the Page of Swords here and the Two of Pentacles, you are looking at, you know uh, you know you like, I'm trying it out, but not really completely zeroed in that yes, you've not put that stamp of approval that this is it. It's like, you're looking for more ways of doing whatever you are doing, but pretty much for now you're very happy with this. Maybe you've got a few options also right now along with this. Or, sometimes it does happen that whatever you're doing, from that you need to choose something. If uh, you want to take a particular thing further, or, something like that, there is something which you are, you're dealing with a little, doing a little multitasking, and occupied with a lot. So you could be looking at, what you really would like to do. Now, let's continue. What more can you do with respect to this, Aries? We have the Holy King. Here, take one step at a time. Don't make very long term plans. Don't, look at too much in the future. Just keep doing things the way they are happening, the way they are coming for now. This is just an opening for you. This is just an opportunity which has come your way. So, whatever it brings forth, for now, just keep doing it. And what is it that you need to avoid doing? Knight of Pentacles. Don't, move slowly. Don't make, see, that's what it is. Don't move slowly, and don't make too many plans. The Knight of Pentacles is pretty meticulous. He's got an eye on, the road ahead, and he's moving according to that. Here you're being urged for some reason, maybe because you've got the Two of Pentacles over here. That is why this, these cards are telling you that for now, don't make any long-term plans. Avoid, going the long distance with this for now. Don't keep that perspective. For now, just do whatever comes your way, Aries. Okay? And if you continue doing this, what would the outcome be? You have the Page of Pentacles. Again, you're picking up a skill, you're polishing your skill, you're trying something new. This is a phase where you need to experiment with a couple of things, Aries. Okay, so you're just kind of testing the waters as well, so to speak. So, don't commit right now to anything. Just go with the flow, see how things pan out. Try out a lot of things and see. You've got a whole lot of tools over here. You've got your own skills over here. You need to put things together to see what is it that the best thing you can make using your intellect as well as your hard work. And what guidance can we give you? We have the crone over here. So this is a car. This is the guidance, which is telling you that stay with it for a while. It's going to bring out something for you. It's going to, bring about a little. It's going to build your muscle. It's going to. Oh, we've got your guidance as well. So it says that it is going to be, make you strong. It's going to give you some kind of wisdom, some kind of knowledge, some kind of experience. So stay with it. And what's your guidance here? We've got counselor. Some of you could be, counselors, intellectual work, right? Clear your space and outdoors. So your guidance, further guidance with respect to this is that maybe some of you are counselors. Some of you might want to consider a counselor if you would want some more clarity with respect to how you want to proceed with this. Because for right now, as the cards are saying, don't commit. So either you are a counselor yourself, or if you have any doubts, do look at connect with a counselor to clear whatever clutter you have with respect to this, whatever confusion you have, because you do have some with the Two of Pentacles over here. Okay, along with that, mental clutter, it would be a good idea to clear up your workspace and your, space around you. Spend some more time outdoors. It's going to make, it's going to add to you. But this is very important, I feel. All these three cards are equally important. But with this here, you need to, talk to somebody, uh, a wise person who can give you some kind of clarity, which you probably are looking at. Okay, so that you can be very sure how you're moving. And with the Two of Pentacles over here, even if it is something that you need to choose, so talk to somebody with experience to get that, to see what is it that you need to remove from your space. Okay, let's see what guidance, let's see what more can we get for you. Keep your heart open. Okay, and open up to change. So there is some change coming, I think so, because of this Two of Pentacles. Again, my attention goes back to this card. You need to be making a choice. You need to choose. So be open to change and also keep your heart open. If you're carrying, if you have a little doubt, if you're carrying a little, apprehension, if you're a little unsure about something, be open and receptive to things changing, because it all starts with your perception changing, your attitude changing. Okay, you making some space for yourself so that you can embrace the changes which are coming your way. And what else? Overwhelmed. Sharing responsibilities is not a weakness of character. In fact, it demonstrates an ability to trust in others. That's why I think getting the counselor card, clear your space, keep your heart open. Maybe you've had a rift with somebody, some of you could be, but I just feel that you need to be just little open and sort out any kind of clutter, or anything which overwhelms you. You need to deal with that. And here we've got paralyzed, not being able to move forward, and you're feeling overwhelmed. Maybe some of you are feeling that there's too much happening around you. There's too much stuff around you. You're not able to finally figure things out. Again, I come back to this Two of Pentacles, and this Holly King over here. This is just a opening you have got. This is just an opportunity you have got. take things, step by step. But I think just, dealing with a lot of things and not knowing exactly which direction you're going into, not being able to make plans for your future, I think that is what is really creating some kind of mental clutter for you, which you need to clear out so that you can move forward. Otherwise, you feel a little overwhelmed with, so much happening, what to do, how is it going to pan out, which direction is it going to take, what am I supposed to do in the future. So if you are concerned about all those things, though you like doing what you're doing, but you're not getting a plan or a clear idea for the future, it would be a good idea to talk to a counselor, clear the space so that you know what you want to do away with, what you want to focus on, and then move forward with that. So open up to change and be open and receptive to, these kind of changes, because those are the changes which you will need to make to clear out stuff and then move forward. So be open to what you need to discard and be open to the new elements you would need to add, so that you can move forward, Aries. Okay, so with that, I'll wrap up your reading. Thanks for watching.